Me too.
What's up, man? Like,
Oh,
man, my TV blue as a motherfucker.
oh, now it's blue as a motherfucker.
Damn.
There we go.
Oh, I forgot like this.
Commander fans coming up. Oh. I was given these Skittles. Whoa!
Look, I stopped
It was Finfin's
I
idea.
stopped him from eating the gummies. Maybe if I hit the light. Does that make it better?
That's not too bad.
Less reflected. I mean, like, yeah, I can get
It is. That should be all right. Cowboy fans.
You know what that is.
Oh, that's just. I turned the camera around.
Oh, just that doesn't know what it is.
No.
Follow your passion with Courtyard by Marriott.
Knocky knocky. What are you doing, Anna? Working on my dating profile. See? I think that's me. Some of them said. Anna, how do you sleep at night? I have Tempur-Pedic mattress. I got mattress for it. I sleep next to it. It's got cooling technology because Nana sleeps hot. So now I sleep.
Get matched up mattress firm to sleep at night.
Unsupervised. Unsupervised.
Bacon. Introducing Applebee's new whole lot of bacon.
Unsupervised.
$9.99 for a limited time. Applebee's. Now that's
You got stuff. No, it just doesn't want to do it.
fellas, just like
Being
Nationwide
dumb.
means people prepare for their financial future. I'm here to help you prepare for the NFL draft. Get ready. Come on.
I'm curious. Is Bill Belichick supposed to be part of this as well?
Name is your future call.
Oh, damn. AJ Brown agreed to a contract. Damn. That didn't take long. Wow, so they locked up. They locked up their team.
Too much. Yeah, that's way too much.
Dang.
Little Caesar's Crazy Puffs are fun size.
And perfect on the go.
You hear that, Buttercup? We can go anywhere. Enjoy Little Caesar's Crazy Puffs on the go.
3 years, 96 million, 16, that includes 84 million guaranteed. 32 million. Wow.
How much?
32 million a year. That's now the highest paid wide receiver.
What was
30.
Dang.
Amon St. Brown got 30.
Bro, just what do you think AJ or Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase are about to get? More like what Justin Jefferson's about to get.
Like 35, 38. I don't know. I keep seeing the Chiefs are in on either one of the top tier tackles or a skill position player.
Intrigue as any that we have seen in quite some time. That is mentioned the traditional often a local feel. Well, why don't we have one of this city's favorite sons?
I mean-
This party started tonight. It's the
Like we were kind of like somewhere in there last year in Kansas City, like back.
Hello, Detroit. That's not right. Welcome to the D. Nope.
Welcome,
Welcome to the D.
welcome to the D.
No one's looking to
That-
right.
I don't know how to say it like that, Roger.
No.
Mom, spaghetti. Why you so wound up? You need a hug?
Oh, we don't hug?
That's great.
Commish.
These guys are going to remember.
You see that Felix Aduke Uzuma, our rookie from last year, now is also working with Holly.
Tom Holly, yes, I saw that. I thought that was amazing.
It should be buried. He's a Detroit goat. No. How about Megatron? He's taller. How about Clutch? Clutch? We have to do better than that.
All right. We only have one shot to nail this. One shot.
You know you're still gonna get booed, right?
I'm not afraid.
I'm afraid for you.
I know he's in an interview part of this.
Yes, he's there. I did see that.
So what's the plan?
Let's put it out on social media. We're live on YouTube. So. I texted Isaac and let him know that we were live. Well, smash him. I haven't been on Snapchat. I don't know if he uses it, but. Did you see Roger had back surgery? So did they say he's gonna be able to do hugs? I saw something that he was recovering from a procedure. Let's go. Oh, there's a nim. The goat. The goat's in the building.
There's your hall pass bag.
Yep. Let's go.
6 years to say this. Welcome to the NFL draft in Detroit. Let's go, Big D. How you like that?
I still don't let me say that.
I was just kidding about the rap battle. We're going to save that for another day. But the pride of Detroit has got a little some surprise for you and bringing out a few other surprises for you. So, and here you go. Detroit! What up? It's here. Make some noise for the Detroit Lions. Let's go!
What other surprises do we got? Not Mossy Brown, Hutchinson. Calvin Johnson. Oh, Barry Sanders up in here. Brought up two guys that retired way too early because of Detroit.
Yo, what up, Detroit? Hey, this is crazy. I can't believe it. But before we get off the stage, I need to hear one
Oh,
thing.
you look a lot bigger.
Sherry God.
They're still working on his contract extension. They're in talks.
With Hawks.
Yeah.
What's up, Detroit? Let's go, baby! Hey, Detroit! Let's turn up tonight, baby! Let's get it!
Hey.
What's up, Detroit? What's up, football fans? Thank you for showing the world how we do it here in Detroit. Great job, guys. I just got one thing to say. What up, though?
He hides a guy.
All right, Detroit. Okay. Detroit, we got fans from 32 teams right down here, and of course all the Detroit faithful in the back. Welcome to all of you, and most importantly, thank you to Detroit. You guys have been awesome. All right. You ready to get the show on the road? Okay, the 2024 NFL Draft is now underway.
All right. Well, Bears are
Now on the clock.
Yeah. Taylor Williams does not go to
What, dude? How did that just mess up everything? Honestly, everyone's got them penciled in at going number one. I mean, it should take no 10 minutes to get the pick. The pick should already be.
Chicago Bears officially on the clock. They'll make the first pick.
Did New England stay with the number 3 pick, or did they trade it?
1947, and what do they need? They need a quarterback. They're the only team to never have a quarterback with 4,000 passing
Yes.
yards.
from SpongeBob, you thought.
Hell yeah.
Place because of the trade they engineered a year ago leading into the draft. A trade that led Bryce Young to Carolina. They gave the Bears this pick along with that ball they brought in, including a terrific young offensive lineman in Donnell Wright when they drafted him, and the pass catcher DJ Moore. After Sheffield, they've had a lot of decisions to make. One of them involved their former quarterback, Justin Fields. When did they arrive at the decision that will announce here in just a moment?
Brady, this was a decision that the Chicago Bears came to weeks, if not months ago. And just like the Cincinnati Bengals once began acclimating Joe Burrow to the city, their team, their organization, the offense, the Bears have been doing the same with Caleb Williams, getting him ready to become the new face of the franchise, the next quarterback of the Chicago Bears.
Words the Bears fans have been waiting essentially a century to hear. Now let's talk about Caleb Williams, the decision the Bears make here.
We think about this division. You have Jared Goff, Detroit Lions. You have Minnesota trying to make a move probably for a quarterback today. Sam Darnold has a bridge you can take. You have the emerging star in Jordan Love with the Green Bay Packers. You have to keep up with the division. You can't be fourth in the division. Quarterback, Justin Fields, I thought was on his way, doing some great things because he gave him away to the Pittsburgh Steelers. And now Caleb's got to be great. He has the talent to be special. He showed that in 2022 when he looked like the next Patrick Mahomes. This year got off to a good start. Then he kind of hit some of the opportunities where you say,
He said
okay,
that about
stop
Trey
right
Lance
away.
and Zach
At
Wilson.
Notre Dame, at South Bend, 3 interceptions in that game. 1 through 5 all year, but between in that one game, a couple other games where his completion
I mean,
percentage was below
he showed.
60%. But he had a bad offensive line. He didn't have Jordan Addison. You see the creativity, the improvisational ability of Caleb Williams. 31 touchdowns, 4 picks outside the pocket in his career. 120 touchdowns he accounted for over the last 3 years, only 14 interceptions. He had 27 rushing touchdowns, the same number as Jaden Daniels over those 3 years. Now, he did have 16 fumbles this year. It's a little reckless. Carries the ball like a loaf of bread.
Well, look how he doesn't really protect the football. I mean, it's out there, and in the National Football League, you're going to get that strict. I mean,
not without that offensive line. With a defense that couldn't stop many people either, Caleb was kind of on the spot. That Notre Dame game, everybody's not hard. That's one game in his career, guys. One game. Outside of that, he was almost flawless. He had a couple games late, as I said, where he was necessarily 1 point.
I mean, the one game, what was it, this year against Notre Dame, when he threw, like, what was it, 4 interceptions, so 3. That was probably his worst collegiate game. The fact that the pick's not in, I think it's kind of crazy. I mean,
They use the whole clock every time.
We expect Daniels to go number 2. We'll worry about that when we get there. Let's start with the decision the Bears are making here. Booger, are they getting it right?
Yeah, I mean, I think they
Bears stuck everybody at Marvin Harrison. You get him to walk out.
I mean, fuck.
Can you protect them up front? You look at those 2 stalwart tackles.
I mean, Caleb Williams come into the best situation a number 1 overall pick has ever walked into.
Yeah.
Outside of maybe.
I mean, look at what he's got.
I mean, they have their tackles. They have DJ Moore.
You have wide receivers, and you got a very serviceable running back. Oh, it looks like they're putting in the pick now. I mean, it's obviously, a no-brainer.
Lewis, if you were making this pick tonight, who would you select?
Maybe not. But, like, it's just don't come in, like, I just don't like comparing him to Pat. You're never going to replicate that.
Most of them sort of compared him to Rodgers.
Well, we saw the one where he was compared to fucking Kyler Murray, and I'm like, I don't know if I want that one.
You have to pick a guy. I'm going to pick Jay Dibb. I'll tell you why. Full field reads. This is the guy who, from in the pocket, was number 2 in QBR and FBS this year. For things like this, because of things like this, because he can scan the entire field, win from the pocket, and throw the football
tomorrow they said the weather's supposed to be even worse than it is today. The weather.
You heard Dave when he talked about the fact that he got the quarterback, the franchise quarterback, that plays. Look, Dave, number one in QBR outside the pocket this year. I know he had less than 40 attempts, but when he threw the football outside the pocket, he was absolutely deadly. And when it comes to mobility, just forget it. This is a guy who will absolutely, you want to talk about snatching soul, he'll absolutely do that. He can take it 19 on you in a heartbeat.
You know what? He deserves it.
Mentally, to be able to handle the rigors of being a franchise quarterback. The people down in LSU vouch for him. He has put in the work. Look, both of these guys are going to be absolute studs in the NFL. If I had to pick one by a narrow margin, I'd go with Dave Dance.
You said that about CJ Stroud a year ago. We'll see how they
Oh, picks in. Here we go. And the first overall pick is gonna be.
Yeah, that's right, Grady. Well, Bears GM Ryan Poles told me there will be no surprises with this first overall.
Appreciate you joining us for the NFL draft.
Is their guy when I
Let us know who you think is going to be the #1 overall pick down in the comments.
Chicago, feeling a sense of calm because of those foundational pieces that you guys all talked about that will lead to his success and this team's success. And
I mean, haven't seen him pick up his phone. Granted, they may not have showed it.
Veterans taught him so much in their short
Oh,
amount of
it's
time together, and he's
Well,
some chemistry vibing with them.
yeah.
As you've noticed, Caleb Williams wearing a custom suit, and it's all purposeful. It's
All right, so is it Caleb Williams' #1 overall pick?
that he's
Yeah.
wearing this fall, guys.
You don't think it could be Drake May, Jalen Daniels?
The first mega star.
There you go. Oh, well, he's Texan.
We've seen him in different ways that we're accustomed to.
Yeah, it's definitely Caleb Williams.
I mean, no one's talking about anybody else but Caleb Williams.
This is a young man who I think a year ago.
I mean, the first two picks is Caleb Williams and then
Jalen Daniels.
Jalen Daniels.
Yeah.
Two teams that additionally need quarterbacks. So then, really, the first overall pick is the third overall pick. Technically, maybe not even really, because I think third overall pick.
The Bears' first #1 overall pick since 1947, and they took a running back.
The first pick of the 2024 NFL draft for the first time since 1947. It's the Bears.
Here we go.
With the first pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Caleb Williams,
Yep.
quarterback, Southern California.
You so those luck around you, my guy.
There's your new hopes and dreams.
Well,
You know, his
he's
story
got a
is
lot of
superstar.
expectations. I mean, he's coming into the best offense a quarterback is coming into.
Best scenarios for a #1 overall pick.
His career with 120 touchdowns.
Like literally nobody's surprised.
Question is,
He has been omnipresent, but now
what do you think he does in year one? Does he get this team to a postseason wild card?
In that division, yeah, he should be fighting for the division.
I mean, look at the weapons he's got around him offensively. Well, his back must be okay to do the hugs.
I didn't really hear anything about him having back surgery.
I saw something where it said that he was recovering from a procedure on his back.
Maybe they just said no lifting.
Like the big boys come on. Woo!
See, like, goddamn, have his name on the back of it already, kid. If you already knew, they already knew. That looks like it fits him too, little guy.
Well, I mean,
Commanders are on the block.
I'm very curious to see how he performs. I mean, I have a lot of questions for him. I don't think he's going to live up to the hype that he's coming into personally, and that's not me hating. I just don't think.
I just think he's going to be a bust.
But he's definitely. I mean, there was talks about how basically a diva he was at USC. You're not going to be able to get away with that in the
Well, I
national.
don't think it's really going to be his diva-ness that's going to be it. I think it's going to be his work ethic and his mentality. And I don't think he's going to put in the hard work to really reach his full potential.
Can he play on script and in rhythm and get the ball to those playmakers? Because
So really, to me, it's going to come down to the Bears coaching staff, and I just don't trust the Bears coaching
Well, no,
staff.
I don't think that they have the right coaches. I would definitely agree with you on that.
But some of the owners here on the organization, Shane Walker, the new offensive coordinator in Chicago, now has to develop that relationship. He has to find a way
trade to get Caleb.
Number 2 pick is definitely a no-brainer. I think it's Jaden Daniels without question.
What's Derek Johnson? Then really, New England has to go quarterback. Like they don't have one. They got a good quarterback.
But they were open for business to trade the number 3 overall
Well,
pick.
yeah, for if you want to come out and get a quarterback, I'll fall back and take something else. But really, the open for business is Arizona.
Love, care for winning the game of football, my teammates, my coaches, and my family.
You won a Heisman Trophy. You're the number 1 pick in the NFL draft. What is your next goal as a member of the Chicago Bears?
Learn all my teammates' names, their families, learn the playbook, and get ready to go win games.
All right, congratulations, Caleb.
Thank you.
Win games, not win a Super Bowl. It's just to win games.
Well, that should be like your first objective is to win games.
Maybe we try to get them to the postseason.
I don't know. Winning games sounds like a good idea. But it just hasn't really panned out. Trubisky didn't pan out. Justin Fields got fucked over by the coaching staff. So I think just Fields is going to flourish, but the Steelers. Caleb Williams, I mean, again, it's going to be the best scenario in my mind. First team in the last 60 years, got 3 QBs in the top 15.
Yeah.
Considering everybody compared Justin Fields and Trevor Lawrence when they came out were pretty much neck and neck their whole entire careers in high school and in college, and he fell that far when he got drafted.
Well, Trubisky really had his, one good year in Chicago when he got into the postseason, and
I'll pull the
that was
but it was never was a game changer.
Within the Commanders organization were Jaden Daniels and also J.J. McCarthy. Those
bro, I can't get on.
Bro, why did they take JJ McCarthy?
Bro, bro, I tell you what, I don't know how I feel about that.
coach in the NFL that said that Jaden Daniels is Lamar Jackson 2.0.
2.0.
Coming to be a better version of Lamar Jackson. We'll see if he can make that happen, and if he's the pick. And now, down to Molly McGrath.
Well, Adam, you guys mentioned all the questions swirling around Jaden Daniels and the Washington Commanders, and first-time GM Adam Peters is really leaning on his mentors in the face of all of those question marks. Long talking to a lot of his mentors. One of them, Bob Myers, former GM of the Golden State Warriors, is now an advisor to the Commanders, and he's asking questions like,
Oh, that's right.
in this situation. One of the things that Myers said to him that really stuck with him is don't make a decision.
Oh, he is? I did not know that.
To make a decision. Myers is a proven winner. He created a dynasty with Golden State, so Peters is taking that advice to heart. He said he's not going to make a decision until he absolutely has to, which is right now. And Jaden Daniels even telling us he doesn't know where he's going to go. He didn't even sleep well last night, guys.
Well, we have to imagine that this trade offers all these questions. So, Mel, if they could have gotten a treasure trove of selections.
Well, we got Commanders got 2 minutes and 30 seconds basically to get the pick in.
Fourth round pick, 76 overall. You have to be spectacular. He was. Keep in mind, run back, one of Arizona State. Run back, which compares him to Randall Cunningham. I know Lamar Jackson's
Well, the thing is, like, I don't know how these guys playing so cool. How did they get the call?
I'd be too damn jittery, dude. I get the call, I'd already be in tears. Like, let's keep it a buck.
I think it's Jaden Daniels, obviously, fixed it.
But like, that's what I don't like. I don't like that you already called them before, like I just. What? And then you put the camera on them and you expect them to keep the composure so we don't know. You know what I mean?
I don't know why they composure. Mahomes did it.
Jaden Daniels in a draft that did have a spectacular talent like Caleb Williams would have been the number 1 pick overall. He's got a chance to be great. No, you cannot let a player dictate policy. It's the NFL. You pick them, they come to you, right? You're not sitting down 8 years. The Raiders are picking way down the line. It's not Eli Manning and Philip Rivers at the top where you flip-flop. I know Antonio Pierce wanted him. Probably would have wanted to be there. You're Washington. You need the quarterback, and you got a guy there. I'm sure.
See, that's exactly my fucking point. He's not a household name or a legacy name where he's like, oh, I don't really want to go to the Commanders, but like if they draft me, I'll go. That's not how that works. That's not. Caleb Williams really didn't want to go to the Bears either.
No, he didn't. He really wanted to be the Cowboys, Raiders, Vikings.
Oh, because, I mean, wish you one hand shit in pilot, really.
There we go. Jalen Daniels.
It's not. They fucking shit the
With
bed.
the second pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Washington Commanders select Jaden Daniels,
There we go. Yeah. Like,
quarterback, LSU.
I think he's going to.
I got scared you were gonna hear like Drake May or some crap.
Well, I think he's going to do like not as talented roster as Caleb Williams with the Bears is, but I think has a better staff around him. I think they'll develop him more.
Yes, I would definitely say he's got the better staff.
But
Maybe
he
not
definitely
necessarily
has a
best.
harder roster to compete with.
I mean, he does have Scary Terry still on the roster,
Yeah, I
but
mean, he
he's
has-
still someone that
Still wide out, but like he doesn't have what the Bears have created.
Especially after I got to see him in person down in back.
his suit's clean though. I like his suit. Clean.
Not better than Caleb Williams.
The people down at LSU will tell you this. The amount of time that this young man put in, the day he stepped foot on campus.
I saw Malik Neighbors' suit. That thing was clean. He opened it up, got the LSU stuff all inside of it.
Be able to be consistent with this football.
Clean.
To not back away from any talent. As a matter of fact,
Only FBS quarterback with 12,000 passing yards and 3,000 rushing yards.
manifested itself not by accident.
I mean, when they compare him to Lamar Jackson, the only thing I'll give him the edge on that he's got better than Lamar Jackson when he came in is the throwing ability. He's definitely a better passer than Lamar was coming in.
Still a work in progress. So now, again, Cliff Kingsbury, offensive coordinator.
Now, here's the real question. What does New England do? They've been open for the market, but they need a quarterback.
No, they go quarterback. Like there's nobody else to pick but quarterback. Like really, the first overall pick is the number 4 pick at Arizona.
So,
There's just nobody else. It's going to go.
Well-
We're going to go 1 through 3 quarterbacks, and then at 4, unless somebody trades up, it's going to be a wide receiver, and then we'll go on the run of non-quarterbacks. Like it's going to be a quarterback. It's probably going to be Drake May.
yeah, I was going to say, I think that would be the.
I just really can't think you're going to really take J.J. McCarthy, like. And then Arizona will draft, and they'll
I mean,
probably take
Bo
Marvin
Nix,
Harrison.
this is too high for some. You think like a Bo Nix, even though we think Bo Nix is definitely better than J.J. McCarthy, but
Well, yeah.
but
I don't know. Reason I think people are talking about JJ is because of
Harbaugh keeps
Harbaugh.
hyping him up like crazy.
maybe the Chargers trade Justin Herbert and they draft him in. Fuck it.
There's been a lot of rumors for that.
Jefferson and Chase, two great receivers. He will expect back to a won a national title to get number 1 pick overall and had a great career so far. Jalen Daniels.
Well, that's a quick watch party.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I show up for a watch party for the second overall.
Yeah,
the second overall pick.
Second overall pick. That's what's up to show up for.
And Brian Thomas Jr. Same with Burrow having the receivers, Jefferson and Chase took his place.
Flood advisor for Shawnee County. Ooh.
Get your fish bowls ready.
What, to catch on the fucking litter?
Subway, Molly's got Jaden Daniels. Molly?
Jaden, you
Well, so
had
far-
a life-changing year.
Well, so definitely doesn't look like there's a trade or anything. So New England
Well, no, I
keeping
think.
their pick.
I didn't think. I mean, no one's been willing to trade up.
Well, I mean, if you were the Raiders, you tried to get the number 2 pick you couldn't get. So I'm wondering if they made.
They wanted.
Well, they wanted. Yes, they wanted.
So they had to get the 2 to get him. So if you can't get your guy, why bother?
Congratulations, Jaden Daniels.
The Commanders were not answering the calls from that.
It's still tough though because Robert Griffin. I mean, he was gonna be if it wasn't for the injury.
That's kind of a cop out, but okay. Because he couldn't throw the ball.
His rookie year was incredible.
It was. And then he tore his ACL, and you tell me he no longer can throw the ball? Just say that.
Dwayne Haskins was also a tough one too. I actually had a lot of hope for him coming out of Ohio State, and it did not. Unfortunately, rest in peace to him, obviously. But
I was told there is a 0 chance that they are moving out of that slot. They are going to take their quarterback
Told you. Like,
I don't know if he'd be definitely your quarterback of the future, but
Then why would you take him at number 3? He's a dummy.
I don't think Drake May. I think Drake May's another.
Well, then you don't. Like,
I think Drake May's another Daniel Jones. He's coming from North Carolina. Who are you? Like,
Right? Came back, suspended by the NCAA, top receiver yet against Virginia, NC State, Clemson, Miami. There were some games where
I think he's probably one of the more pure passers out of the two that have already gone. Honestly, I think he's has cleaner mechanics.
But the talent, 21 years of age, is through the roof. That's what you're betting on. All that talent comes.
Yeah, the Raiders are trying to jump from 13 all the way to 2.
that wasn't yet. Well, they did try to offer up the house, and it was not. It still was not enough.
They offered up.
I don't know what they offered up. That probably won't come out. Well, it might.
With the third
Drake May.
in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New England Patriots select Drake May, quarterback, North Carolina.
Unless somebody trades up, we will not have 1 through 4 on quarterbacks, which would be the first time in draft history.
Well, Arizona said if you want the 4th pick, we want 3 first rounders.
Because really, it's the first overall pick. What? Because the first 3 teams needed quarterbacks. They weren't going to move. Well, these 3 quarterbacks are going to be tied together now.
Yep.
The thing is I don't think Drake May's day 1 starter, so he's to me already ahead of the curve for not
Well, yeah,
having
no,
a starter.
Patriots. I do like what the Patriots said. They were going to get a veteran guy, which they got Jacoby Brissett, who is familiar with the organization, so and is a solid vet, solid quarterback.
No, obviously.
So, now he gets to learn, which is what we always have said.
But if he wins it, I mean, if he's the best option, then you go with the best option. But I still pull it back just a little bit, just to let him learn.
You more like if you're going to play him towards like week 10, is that kind of like when you say play him?
More or less, or after your bye week, depending on what it is. If you're not in contention, if you're in contention with your percent, which you usually could be, then fuck it. The listening one finally has their QB of the future. After Tom Brady, I mean, this is probably like the first successor.
Well, I mean,
after Brady. I mean, they tried to
now you're out of the post Brady, you're out of the
Mac
Belichick
Jones,
era,
Belichick.
all that. So let him do that. Let's hear it. Damn. Okay.
I told you, I personally think Drake May is the most purest passer out of all of them with the cleanest footwork.
His high school, I see that's.
That's what Daniel.
That's what's it. No, I don't know why your high school would be watching you, but
That's
I get
all mine. Like, I'm saying he can like.
A wide receiver core that had less than 2,000 yards total as a group. One of 14 stands up. That can't happen. You have to build it up around him now. You've got your guy. Build it up around him.
Next thing you know, New England somehow gets the 4th pick. Marvin Harrison Jr.
That's
That's what Houston did last year, but they went defense and they got their quarterback and their defensive guy for the future. So
It's a blessing. I'm blessed. I'm usually man a lot of words and left me speechless. So,
I mean, I'd be pretty happy too. You ain't got to do it.
let's go.
Well, you still want to have some of the same kind of demeanor. And the guy did play, and then and then was on his staff.
Better. Anything he can score, I'm here to win.
So like Marvin Harrison Jr. Like
No, the Falcons have the 8th pick.
that's great, but Cardinals are up.
So happy for you.
The Bears go again at 9.
Yeah.
One of those brothers, of course, Luke, was a star on the basketball team that won the national championship in 2017. Here are the Patriots' first-round quarterbacks.
Oh, dang.
Obviously, the greatest of
Drew Bledsoe
in 93.
in 93. Mac Jones. Now going to be competing with Trevor Lawrence.
For the same draft class. Hey.
When you go back and you look at Mac Jones' draft class, it's pretty garbage.
Oh, yeah. Place that perhaps they trade out, or do they go for the receiver they're looking for? Adam Schefter, what should we expect?
Well, Green, you remember last year when the Arizona Cardinals bounced all around the first round. That's not going to be the case this year. They're going to stick at number 4. And 20 years and 1 day ago,
Marvin Harrison Jr.
wide receiver who turned out to be a Hall of Fame receiver in Larry Fitzgerald. Now they get the chance to go after another receiver. They will not trade a pick. They will stay in the spot.
Now, whether that would
Yeah,
sound
Marvin
like
Harrison,
Marvin
he's gonna be the
Harrison
first
Jr.
wide receiver taken.
You like Malik Neighbors the best of all the receivers.
Yeah, I do. I think Malik Neighbors is the best receiver. He can do everything that Marvin Harrison can do, and he's faster. So I like Ferrari. I know we got Maserati Marv, but I want the
No,
Ferrari.
camera's already on Marvin Harrison. It's
One
Marvin
of the
Harrison.
catch to me is what separates him from Marvin Harrison.
I'll take Larry Fitzgerald. They had to pick Larry Fitzgerald third overall when he came out of 10. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. could be that kind of player. This team has 7 picks in the first 4 rounds of the Arizona Cardinals. To trade down and lose the elite receiver, one of these 3 would have been ridiculous. They have the draft capital of picks in the football team. Wide receivers, a key need area. They have a tight end by the name of
He looks a little pissy.
Came one like dang.
Or he's trying to hold it all together because he got drafted.
Or fair enough. Could be a possibility too.
First 7 games. So now add a guy like
But like you said, this is in all reality, this is really the number 1 overall pick.
Well, considering the first quarterback, and it was given.
What makes a true number 1? And he said it's the guy who can line up in the outside lane, outside the numbers. You know you're throwing it to him, and he can make the catch anyway. Marvin Harrison Jr. was built for these moments. He's built for that kind of responsibility. And think about it this year. He had a higher per catch average rate and matched his production with subpar quarterback play. He's a stud.
I can see the commissioner starting to make his way up the tunnel here again. The Cardinals.
Here we
So
go.
much speculation in weeks leading up to this. Would this be the spot?
Little do we know they
Someone
take,
straight up to take
Rome.
quarterback in this draft. They did.
Oh, Neighbors.
That's
Malik Neighbors.
The 4th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Arizona Cardinals select Marvin Harrison
Yeah.
Jr.
Talk about like a draft that like is like you don't know for the first like 5 picks.
Yeah.
Like the Chargers are taking Neighbors now. They have no like. I mean,
Or they trade Justin Herbert,
they don't. That's not-
and there goes JJ McCarthy
I think that was
back to Jim Harbaugh. Like,
I think that would already happen if they were going to do that.
144 balls.
I mean, now we're kind of getting to the picks, kind of in the draft where you could maybe see some movement, maybe possibility.
Not yet. I don't think so. Like 5, the Chargers are taking like a wide receiver. They're taking Neighbors. They got rid of Mike Williams and Keenan Allen, and the rookie they drafted last year.
Quentin Johnson, who
Yeah, look,
what we thought was going to be something, and he did not turn into what we thought.
that looks so good. So it's either that or you take, you know, a lot of the first tackles off the board. To me, the Giants are the most intriguing in this draft.
Well, they're talking about quarterbacks, so
Well, they could take a different position.
there's possibility that they could take Pitts Jr. from Washington, quarterback from Washington. I'm not gonna lie to you, though. I'm curious to see how Marvin Harrison looks in the pro level.
No, he's gonna be fine.
Like I'm
If he was you couldn't get any more of a sure thing than Marvin
Well,
Harrison
no.
Jr.
he's.
Marvin Harrison Jr. will be the exact same way with Kyler Murray.
But you gotta think, man, Kyler Murray, and he's had some damn wide receivers. You know what I mean? Like,
So what can you learn from Bobby?
I don't think he had Larry, and if he did, it was at the tail end of his damn career.
Yeah,
He had, was it his rookie or maybe then? He had him,
he hit it for like a year or two.
and then he's had Brown, DeAndre Hopkins. Now he's getting Marvin Harrison. I mean, so like if you're,
I just feel like it's just well, that's what you're getting. Like
his dad was a stud.
I mean,
His dad was him.
literally like verbatim. 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 2 feet down.
Pretty much.
Like
I think he might be just slightly bigger than his dad.
The only difference is his dad had Peyton. You're getting Kyler Murray.
yeah, well.
So
I'm still I ain't still knocking him.
no,
But
but
I mean, Kyler Murray had he was hurt for he came out of ACL last year.
but he did look good for the most part coming back from the ACL injury. To be fair, so
He's got a better staff in there too. This is a big year for Kyler Murray. They got him a stud. So
well, you definitely got a true number one.
So where do you think the Chargers are going?
Dude, this is
It's really not that hard.
well for me. It's not hard, but it's like all the rumors. You know how Jim Harbaugh is. He wants to make this roster hit, and
Well, to make it his, they had to trade down to get more draft capital,
Subway, Molly, Maserati bar.
and they don't. They didn't.
One of the most talented wide receivers.
The Chargers could trade down still, like, but this is the first spot I think we could see a trade.
I'm just super blessed to be here, really. I mean, like you said,
But to me, the biggest spot you can see a trade is at 6 if there would be one that would happen. The Chargers are taking advantage. I mean,
yes,
they got rid of all their. They have no skill. They have no outside talent. You're literally getting 1A, 1B at wide receiver. Like, it just depends on how you feel about it.
Be the best player I can be, and whatever happens, happens from there.
Right, Maserati Mark and Arizona, congratulations.
It's actually the second straight year they've taken an Ohio State player in the first round. They took Paris Johnson last year, 6th overall, and he joins this illustrious list of players drafted in the first round. His dad,
Damn.
a Pro Football Hall of
Those are
Famer.
long. Fucking hell, back to back. Not back to back years, but 08 and 2013. Chris Long and Kyle Long.
The NFL draft on ESPN.
yeah. This pick is it's definitely if it's not, it could be a wide receiver. It could be maybe an offensive tackle from Notre Dame.
Okay, yeah,
I don't think you're going to see the tight end Brock go this early. So it's just one of those like I'd have. Do they trade down to try to get more capital? I mean, Jim Harbaugh is just so kind of.
that's what I think it's taking so long.
Follow your passion.
Is they're
They're weighing their options about maybe trading down.
they could be on the phone. I mean.
But I think it's another wide receiver. Like. And then the Giants, that's when it gets really kind of start getting dicey.
Yeah, the Giants intrigue you because honestly, I think you need to take a quarterback, but it's like,
Yeah, but who you gonna take?
if you're going to take a quarterback, I think you. To me, personally, it's either the Washington State quarterback or Bo Nix.
This is the way. Like you would have to pretty much trade back if you're interested in trying to take a quarterback like that. You think you might as well just take a top, like a tackle or the top defensive player in the draft, and then turn back around and trade back into the first round, and get your quarterback late in the first.
You look and feel your best. And that's why More Men Shoes is just for men.
Who should they take then?
Lowe's knows the only thing that works as hard as pros.
These are rewards for pros.
That's why when you stock up on the many items you need,
This is definitely the furthest the clock has gotten in the draft.
join MVP's.
I think the clock is
It's hard
short.
today, so they got this. We got you.
We gotta stop stressing. We live our lives.
You plan to fight.
I'm trying to protect us.
The only way to do that is to settle your debt with Duda.
Oh, the pick is in. There was a minute to go. 1 minute.
Well, they're with neighbors.
There we go. Plus.com/theshine.
No, it did.
No.
Oh.
Hi, I'm Grunt, your new roommate.
I knew I was doing that to you when we went to the draft last year.
Well, last year the craziest pick was obviously
Hollywood white.
B. John Robinson going 7th overall. So to me, I don't really think there's going to be that type of dude in this draft that's going to catch you like why maybe. So
Far too few people know what a McCrispy is, but the ones who do,
The starting ones don't like you.
and when you
if he likes me more than he likes you,
you'll say that too.
60-40.
Welcome back to Detroit.
Scary yell there, Caleb.
Pretty much exactly what you wrote down this morning in your mock draft.
That's no.
Chicago State Daniels, went to Washington, Greg Payne, 3 to the New England Patriots, Marvin Harrison Jr.
4 quarterbacks have never been taken in the draft in the first 5 picks.
Well, the 5th spot, either spot.
Well, it's not going to happen So,
No.
the Chargers are not taking a quarterback. They have Herbert. It would be dumb, really, to get rid of him.
Well, that. Oh, an offensive tackle from Notre Dame then.
Chargers turned away trade offers for
Calls for Justin Herbert. Wow. So maybe Minnesota did not offer enough.
So maybe they did, and it's still looking at.
Still said a no, yeah. But I wonder, did that come from higher up in the organization that we're not getting rid of Justin?
We'll never know.
Never know. But I truly think that could be that could have been a possibility.
I just don't know why you trade away Justin Herbert, your franchise guy. Like, that's just bad business.
Same reason why they took over the 49ers.
He had
With the fifth pick in the 2024 NFL
tackle or wide receiver.
The Los Angeles Chargers select Joe Alt, tackle,
Notre Dame, yep. Notre Dame, yep.
Like I said, there's not really been any surprise so far.
He don't look all that happy.
Well, I'm pretty sure this is earlier. Like,
And dominated, unanimous first team All-American last year, finalist for the Outland Trophy, just huge, 6'8.5". He's also his brother, John Holt, was the 21st pick in round 1 to Kansas City in 1980.
both the Giants are going to get a wide receiver.
Hall of Fame now. Joe Holt is headed to Los Angeles.
Yeah, the first thing you notice about him is his size. And his
Well, he is a big boy. Like, let's keep it a buck. 6'8", 320 pounds.
The first thing I ask my offensive lineman, can they move? Can they be easy movers? Can he take that 6'8" frame, 320 pounds?
He can run block and he can pass box. So I mean that's
Being the first guy taken, yeah.
And move guys against their will. But what is that 6'8" frame? We've seen the great pass rushers.
for 320 pounds, he's definitely lean. I'll tell you what. 86'8" too. Like good hell. Look at that. Look at that boy move.
So he had the athleticism to climb to the
Like I said, for 320 pounds, he's lean. Like he's definitely like.
Well, he's not some of these heavier looking tackles. We're not going to beat him with speed around the edge.
And he wasn't really penalized a whole lot at Notre Dame either. He's very well. His technique.
See, now he
There we
looks
go.
happy. Like,
Look at him. Look at that defense finally. Huh? I'm drafted. Hell yeah.
Into the league at 275 pounds. His son at 321, 46 pounds differential. Joe Alt got better.
His dad's like, hey, you're going to the Chargers. You're going to my rival, son.
Back in 2021, only 2 sacks allowed the last 2 years. The improvement he showed with those 33 starts. I think it's interesting. The Chargers, it tells you the culture that they want with Jim Harbaugh. They could have gone wide receiver here.
Let me see Harbaugh's face. Let's see if he's really excited.
Right now with the Giants and what they're thinking. But
No.
Joe Alt's going to move left tackle to right tackle. Lane Johnson coming out of Oklahoma with the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a situation for the Tennessee Titans. And number 7 has to be disappointed. Joe Alt, who they want to protect that blind
Well,
side.
yeah, Tennessee did want him, but now if you're Tennessee, next name on, next name on the board, like
I mean, yeah.
Well,
they're picking.
if you're Tennessee, you probably need a wide receiver.
Well, that's cool, but the Giants are in. Who do you think they win?
It has turned out that if J.J. McCarthy is the quarterback they want, they would not have to. Are we about to see a significant move? You see on the screen.
Well, they said they were.
Jeffy, what are we expecting?
Gravy, the Giants put an awful lot of work into quarterbacks in a limited amount of time, but they also know that they
This could be the first surprise. I would be surprised if they took McCarthy here.
And that seems to be the direction they've gone in recent days, leaning more towards the wide receiver as much as they like J.J. McCarthy.
Well, I guess that's good for.
It sounds like they're going to go in a different direction.
Lewis, Malik Neighbors is on the board. Roma Dunze is on the board. J.J. McCarthy is on the board.
So it looks like they're going quarterback. And the question is, what is it?
Franchise quarterback. If you believe that J.J. McCarthy is a franchise quarterback, I'm not of the belief that you just kind of build up everything.
I don't, but hey, I mean,
You just conveniently select the quarterback. The Giants have tried doing that. Look, what has happened at the wide receiver position, although they have
thrown some draft capital.
I mean, can you name a wide receiver on that?
Hasn't worked out. What has happened to their offensive line? Thrown draft capital at it, thrown free agency dollars at it. Hasn't worked out. You can't continue to work with that mindset thinking, I can just always build up around it and then get the quarterback later. If you think that guy on the screen is a franchise quarterback, then you go ahead and absolutely take him. If you don't, then move on. If it's wide receiver, that guy on your screen.
I bet he did not expect
So you can't go wrong.
to still
Don't
be.
tell me.
I don't know. I mean, there was no spot to go. Like,
Well, you.
The
I mean, to be
Chargers-
fair, you really did think Marvin Harrison was going to go
no,
be the first wide
I
receiver.
thought he was trying to make himself fall to land in a different spot, but the media didn't push that narrative.
Well, no, they didn't push the narrative that he thought they were going to go. So.
To answer your question, Green, it's really simple. I'm taking Malik Davis. He's the most explosive player at the receiver.
Like the Giants,
But like,
to me, the Giants have to take Malik Neighbors. They haven't had it as
They don't have
a
a wide
stud wide
receiver.
receiver since
What, Odell?
Odell.
With the sixth pick in the
And Darren Waller can't stay healthy at tight end.
The New York Giants select Malik
Yeah.
Neighbors.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
At least they took the.
There we go. They took the.
Like I said, like the Chargers, where the Chargers.
But that's still not saying that the Giants can have at some point go get like a Bo Nix at some point later
Well,
in the
that's what I
draft.
said about the Giants is that they're going to take Malik Neighbors after the Chargers went tackle, and then trade back late in the first round and snag Bo Nix. JJ McCarthy can even fucking be there. Like, no one's acting like this dude.
Well,
really
it
is tough.
came back to you, like you said, like I just don't believe in JJ like that too.
Well, it's showing that the teams did not fall for the narrative or the push by the media behind JJ.
You go for the heir apparent and JJ McCarthy and Daniel Jones, who you didn't draft. Okay, you inherited Daniel Jones.
You know, Rowe, Dunze, the wide receiver, Brock Bowers.
In 6 years that Odell Beckham.
No, I mean,
Dallas Turner, the edge out of Bama. I think, to me, I think that's probably where the Tennessee goes.
Brian Thomas Jr.
I think they.
Or do you think they go?
I think they go deep. They think they probably take an edge.
Talk about run after the catch, he can do it. If I want to give the NFL fans a future that you've already seen, think Jamar Chase, but he's faster. And if your quarterback,
Think Jamar Chase, but faster shit. Anything's better than Jamar Chase. I personally think he's going to be better than Marvin Harrison Jr.
But outside, he is explosive. The closest thing to Tyreek Hill that we have seen in the National Football League since Tyreek came in.
Yeah, look, I mean, he is old, but the only thing he doesn't have is.
I think Brian Thomas Jr. from LSU is the most technique sound, like just from a route running standpoint, in and out, the breakout of the route. But
And I'll tell you here, look, when you're talking about Jamar Chase, he has that. Because look at Jamar.
But I like the pick. I mean, now you have a wide receiver that people can actually name on the New York Giants. So that's a start. That's a start.
Jamar Chase do that. We see him do it over and over again. Here, you see it right here. Beat the press. You see he's first quarter to cover the second. Right there. Cover three cover. And then go to the double team. Look at the fight. And then it's all over. Explosive after the catch. Can you turn this short 5-yard pass into the explosive plus 20-yard play? Well, Malik, if you've ever been up close to him, you see he has a running back type of body. He doesn't have an outlet pad on. This is one of the best plays that we've seen in recent memory as far as Jamar Chase. Watch how many people he avoids on this. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, and then he just runs away from him. He's running away from top quality NFL defenders. And so when you have that kind of ability, hey, I can see why the Giants would go up and get him. And then elite body control and great hands. You want to talk about vice grip? Absolutely. He will snatch it down. Jamar had some issues early on in his rookie year in Cincinnati. He's bringing those up. He makes those kind of surface highlight catches all the time. This kid is complete. Now the question is this. Can you get the ball to him? Can you protect Daniel Jones? Because it really
Tennessee, man. I mean, Tennessee obviously has their quarterback. They believe in Will Levis.
Subway, Molly.
Malik, another talented wide receiver from LSU joins the league. How important is it for you to represent that brotherhood and add right away to that Giants offense?
I mean, honestly though, I think it's probably take the next best wide receiver.
Brian Thomas Jr. or the wide receiver from Rome from Washington. I wouldn't mind that pick either.
Let me see the inside of your suit. I saw you showing that off a second ago. Tell us about it.
Suit clean.
Inside of my suit is all the legends that have been a part of my life. Mom, family, brothers.
I love that. I love suits like that. That's dope.
Made Malik who Malik is. So I let you to have that in my jacket, it means a lot.
All right, congratulations, Malik. You guys are looking at Daniel Jones's new favorite target. He's going to New York.
That's the number one QB there, though.
Yeah, pretty much. Like,
Well, they
get a little bit ahead of yourself.
signed
Junior 10 years ago.
the backup quarterback from the Seattle Seahawks.
Be the spot for our first
Drew Lock.
game
Yep.
tonight. We're going to find out in just a moment. We'll hear from Tennessee right after this. It's the draft on ESPN.
Tennessee wasted no time getting that pick in. I mean, I'm also curious to see where that corner from Iowa goes. The white quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
He's changing history.
The first white shoe corner taken in like 30 years.
I think this is like 2004 since a white QB quarterback has started. It's been some time.
Why would that concern me? Because aren't you?
We never actually discussed hierarchy.
Okay, why don't we just stick to letting Gabe know how much he can save when he bundles his home or auto with his boat or RV?
Wait, I thought Genie was boss.
I leave at 6:15 a.m. and the dashboard comes up and says Blue Cruise is available, and I just sit back hands-free. That's it.
Blue Cruise is on.
Anytime that I want to change lanes, I just simply touch the directional, and that's it. It was very easy to learn. It is something that I use every day.
The worst part of my day is work, and the best part is driving to and from work.
You know, I'm almost curious if Tennessee goes Brian Thomas Jr., which I think, or they go Rome from Washington. We could see, I mean, Brock could absolutely land in Chicago.
It cuts for over an hour on a single charge. And TouchDrive self-propel technology makes it effortless. The Ego Power Plus Select Cut Both. Exclusively at Lowe's, Ace, and Ego authorized dealers. Are you? Bud Light, Genie? What's next? Bud Lights? I'm a Genie.
Hi.
I'm a Genie.
Oh, slow.
Hey.
Onion fries are always hot and crispy. So Toby says every day is not
down.
Tuesday,
Friday.
Wednesday,
Friday.
Get the fries I wish they could be.
Yes, charging.
Wendy's hot and crispy fries, guaranteed. This is Miami. That is fun. Let me introduce you to the 20 best drivers in the world. The Lexus 7 takes the lead. The Miami Grand Prix.
Shit.
Welcome back to the 2020.
Kirk Cousins making all the money he's made with only one playoff win.
So in recent weeks, both the Patriots and Vikings reached out to Chargers to see if they had any interest in trading quarterback Justin Herbert. The answer was very quickly a flat no. Not only did the Chargers love Herbert, but they also would have to take on a $63.5 million cap charge for the coming season at a time they have $32.3 million in cap space. So
They don't even have Brian Thomas as best available.
No, he's not. He's like low teens.
Dallas Turner, the edge. They could definitely go edge. I can see that.
Well, again, they have a new regime there, so they changed their head coach. No longer.
Yep.
With the 7th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select J.C. Latham, tackle, Alabama.
I mean,
Oh, they want offensive tackle from Bam. Okay, got to protect Will Levis. Got mad at it.
By the way, he was a sprinter in high school when he was already 6'6" and weighed 300 pounds. Grew up in Wisconsin, 5-star recruit, has been on everyone's radar since the 8th grade. Started 27 games at right tackle for Alabama. Also played a little guard.
Then you have to see Vito Skoronsky, right? Last year guard. Now you have both tackles, left tackle and right tackle, are in need areas for the Tennessee Titans to help Will Levis, who got pounded, played well. But a lot of him ends up getting
6'5", 342 day. Good boy.
See, I'm really curious with the Falcons go.
Well,
they have all that offensive talent. They just got Kirk Cousins, so they don't need a QB.
You gonna get Dallas Turner?
And
Why not Brock Bowers? Like,
no, I mean, fuck it, draft the wide receiver from Washington. Why not? You can't have too many fucking weapons. Move somebody in the slot. I don't know.
I mean, I think they go defense, but
I mean, I think Brock is gonna land with Chicago.
no.
But I'm not mad at this pick though for Tennessee. This clearly shows me you believe in Will Levis and you needed him to protect you because they couldn't protect him or shit last season. So
Well, they couldn't protect Ryan Tannehill either.
no. So I'm not. Ooh!
Like I said, I didn't see anything about that, but his back's fine.
I mean, shit, you shouldn't need back surgery every year. These big boys crack their backs. You shit.
Why do you think he needs back surgery?
The Atlanta Falcons, despite signing Kirk Cousins, are considering a quarterback at number 8.
It's not bad.
J.J. McCarthy is on the board. Michael Penix is on the board. Bo Nix is on the board. And the Falcons are strongly considering taking a quarterback at
Like, you actually kind of surprised me. That's not really a bad move. You have your
But if you're gonna take a quarterback,
in 3 years, your quarterback will be groomed, Kirk Cousins will be gone, and
I
everybody's be hitting their
guess,
price.
I guess it's just more the fact of you're gonna be willing to pay Kirk Cousins all the money you have to pay him and pay another quarterback first round type money. Still at the same time.
That's cheap.
Well, true. I mean, he's obviously
Quarterback is cheap. That Trump change. God damn, that had to hurt on his teeth.
Move up to the standard of where Alabama is by working the hardest, getting the first one in, last one to leave, and doing everything I can to help the team success.
I like his suit. So far, he's my favorite suit.
So JC Latham goes on.
I like his chain.
We should expect a quarterback to go here. Now, which quarterback should we be expecting?
So they're expecting quarterbacks. So who are they taking? You can't take JJ. He won't fit the Atlanta, Georgia culture. He don't fit that. To me, I think you take at this point take Pickton Jr. Groom him. Why not? 3 years?
I'm not taking Michael Penix Jr. or Bo Nix there. I'm moving down if I'm Atlanta, and then I will look at the quarterback and more palatable point of round 1. This to me is over-drafting the quarterback. If you take any of these guys, pick number 8.
And here's the thing about Atlanta.
You would like to rebuttal with what he just said? Do you think they should trade back?
I don't think they should take the quarterback, but I wouldn't hate it either.
Michael Penix Jr.
They need pass rush. If they don't let us
I think this is a great spot to see a pass rusher taken.
Well, to me, you have all this offense. I mean, you got to. I think Dallas Turner right here. Dallas Turner. He in.
I think you have to. Like you're in a win now for the real Falcons.
I mean, to me, if you're you either that or take another fucking offensive weapon.
You don't really need any more. But goddamn.
When you possibly have to face the GOAT in the Super Bowl with Patrick Mahomes, you need weapons.
They clearly didn't work. The Niners have tried it.
Yeah, man. You know. I mean, this is about to get real interesting right here.
Say certain quarterbacks don't fit Atlanta because what Kirk Cousins does. Shut up. Kirk Cousins is not fit. The ATL.
I can illustrate it for you.
When he's in Minnesota, Justin Jefferson helped fit in. I'll blame him.
No.
Their last play was
I think defense would be a great spot, a great pick here.
So the defense is where they desperately need the help. Again, Adam Schefter telling us to expect a quarterback to go here. J.J. McCarthy is on the board. Michael Penix Jr. is on the board. Bo Nix is on the board.
That's just not really a win-all move, and I feel like getting Kirk Cousins is a win-all move.
$2 million guaranteed.
Let's see if the stunner is about to take place.
If you're in a win-all mode, you can go get one of any of those three quarterbacks in my mind later.
Later.
With the 8th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Atlanta Falcons select Michael Penix Jr.
Oh my God!
They told you it was going to happen.
And so the first stunner.
I love it. Wow. Stunner, it's right. I'm just saying, from a stunner perspective, I love it.
Again, I'm going to ask you this. What if he comes in and he's neck and neck with Kirk Cousins? I think you underestimate how talented this boy is.
I mean, if they're running a 40-yard dash, he's going to smoke him. Kirk Cousins' deal is pretty much a 3-year deal. Like, I don't hate the pick. I just don't think it's the right pick. That's a fumble, though. Like, I like him, and I think it's a great situation for him to sit and learn. Like, to me, he is the greatest potential of all the quarterbacks so far to actually succeed.
He's actually going to be behind an actual.
Him and Drake May, to me, have the greatest potential to succeed because they won't be day one starters.
I don't know. We're just sitting here talking. This is the shocker.
Kirk Cousins coming off a torn Achilles, but let's make certain everyone who has not been following this draft process is aware of the injury history with Michael Penix Jr. because otherwise there would be no question he was worthy of this spot. He had a brilliant college career, began in Indiana, was terrific when healthy.
I mean, I think to me, like, again, like, if they have the right staff, I think him and Drake May both have the greatest potential to actually succeed. To me, Daniels and Penix are kind of the same kind of player, so both Lamar-esque type players. Damn, the Bears actually could. All right, so where the Bears go? They take defense. Finally, we see defense go.
Probably not.
Fuck it. Go wide receiver. Skill position.
I mean, they need a. I would say a slot guy, but DJ can play the slot, but he can also play the outside. Keegan is not an inside; he's an outside. So, to me, you kind of need that inside guy. I know he's not on the radar.
More of a slot guy.
Who?
I think Allen's more of a slot.
DJ plays the slot.
I thought they both play flip flop. So there's no reason to go wide receiver. You see the tight end go, Brock Bowers.
That's what I think. That's kind of my thought.
Or take, an offensive lineman.
Well, yeah, you could go offensive lineman to try to beef up that offensive line. The offensive line needs a little bit of help. It's not horrible, but
well, you have your tackles in place, so you need to take the top-rated
So,
center or guard.
guard, yeah.
The Raiders, it was discussed. The Raiders are taking him at 13. The Raiders evidently were trying to trade up. My info said trade up to get Michael Penix Jr. They had to think about Denver picking one pick ahead here to save the division.
Nobody wants to help Denver strong or the Bronx or the Raiders, so I'm not surprised.
Schefter here quickly with the concerns about the injuries. What can you tell us?
Well, the teams are not concerned about his knees, not concerned about his shoulders. Raheem Morris loved Michael Penix, and the Falcons felt like they couldn't wait. There have been speculation swirling in recent weeks that he could be the pick, and now there have been four quarterbacks.
Like I said, I'm not mad at the pick. I just don't if I'm a Falcons fan, I don't like it.
Well, especially the only reason if you're a Falcons fan you don't like it because like we both agreed, you're in win now mode, so you needed to add something that can help add to the team now. This is a 4-year move down the line, basically.
2-3 year move.
So it's.
But again, even with not taking any immediate help, they're still.
But it also, like, if something happens to, you know, Cousins, you have a guy, you know, that is going to be.
The Bears made the first pick of this night, and now they will make the 9th selection. Here's Roger.
Could they? Well, no, clearly they're not trading out of it, so they're going offense. Brock Howard.
In the 2024 NFL Draft, the Chicago Bears select Rome Odunze, wide receiver, Washington.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
That surprised you?
I just figured they'd go tight end. They don't have tight end. That's worth a damn. So I was saying wrong, but no, I like this pick. Like I said, like you
just kind of seemed surprised. And I'm like,
I was just saying Brock was out. Wow, I really thought it was gonna be Brock, but like here we go. So now you have DJ Moore, Rome, Keegan Allen. Motherfuckers got targets. There's no fucking excuses. Trade alert. Well, the Jets were the 10th pick. Oh, the New York traded to Minnesota, so New York traded up.
Yeah.
Vikings are now on the clock. Whoa.
That's literally just, yeah.
So the Jets traded back.
Yeah.
I don't know what pick Minnesota was originally. I think 15, wasn't it? 14. So they are gonna.
Or were they 11? They had Minnesota.
Oh yeah. Okay, so the first trade of the draft just happened. The Jets traded the 10th overall pick. Hell yeah.
We've had 9 players selected. They've all been offensive players. Meanwhile, I believe we're about to have our first trade of the night. Jeffy, going to the Minnesota Vikings, there was discussions about them coming up to number 4.
Yeah, they just jumped up one.
They did not want to go that high. But with all the
So the Jets and Minnesota swap. Okay. So this is not Brock because he already had a tie in TJ Hawkinson. So
moving up 1 spot.
the hell are you gonna take?
Vikings there at 11, and so they come up here. One would assume this is for JJ McCarthy.
Oh Jesus fucking!
I think Minnesota, to me, represents the organization that is best suited to really support a young quarterback. They have it all.
They're only assuming if they take Justin Jefferson signed off.
Well, I have to agree with you on that. I'd have to definitely agree with you on that because I mean.
All right, thank you, Rome. You just caught balls from quarterback Caleb Williams just last week. How excited are you to play with him?
I'm thrilled. You know, I got to watch him play from across the sideline, and I know how special he is. So I'm so excited to get to work from day one. And
Dude played with Picks in college and now is playing with Caleb Williams in the pros.
Right away in Chicago.
I think they've been building it for a little bit now, and when I visited with them,
I feel bad for
they're
Justin Fields that he didn't get this talent, but
I mean, the Bears literally have the best situation for Caleb Williams to walk into for number 1 overall.
no, he's definitely got the best situation. Like, if you are a Chicago Bear fan, like you have to be very, very excited for this season. And I mean, I know he's going to be okay. Caleb's going to be a rookie coming in, but there's going to be some pressure there. I believe there's definitely going to be some pressure.
No shit, Sherlock.
Well, like, I think there's pressure on the fact that you make the playoffs type of pressure. Like, I think it's that type of pressure.
Loyalty members earn bonus
Like, they're looking at playoffs year 1.
You've earned this, so hold it up high. Because it's the things you make. They show you made
I don't like you.
You are a fighter, and this is your reward. But that's the mark of a fighter.
If your business needs a new
Shit, I
application,
shouldn't have opened my phone.
the developers will have the right code.
Did it already show?
Yeah.
If an application
Yeah.
needs to be modernized,
I don't.
then you'll need time,
He signed up.
resources, and caffeine.
this sounds daunting,
Yeah.
Damn.
Orlando beat Cleveland 121 to 83.
Orlando won?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Pachiro had 31 points, 14 rebounds.
There you go. He exploded.
Donovan Mitchell was not even the best player for the Cavs. It was Gary Allen.
Yeah, well, Jared Allen been killing in this series. What did he have?
I don't know. That's probably what.
Exactly what a pro wants, what a pro needs, whatever makes me happy.
Your mommy. Your mommy opening something. He's like, Mommy, I'm all the way.
AT&T optimized.
He heard a packet. He heard some food being unraveled. He was gone.
The
He was
Cantina
gone.
chicken burrito isn't just for late night because it keeps it light with slow roasted shredded chicken and finely shredded purple cabbage in a freshly grilled tortilla.
It's just so crazy. That's what they did for them.
Introducing the new Cantina chicken burrito, only at Taco Bell.
Catch all your favorite off-season content on NFL Plus Premium. Stream exclusive.
I mean, you're not wrong. Like, I just would have liked to, if you're a Falcons fan, you probably would have liked to see them get a guy that can contribute to the team now, not,
That's what I kind of been saying, but clearly that was not their mindset.
NFL app.
Instead, they went looking towards the future after. No, but even though I asked you, obviously Kirk Cousins, regardless, it's still a starter. I mean, you're not going to pay a guy $100 million.
I'm not even surprised that's who they did. I think there's a chance to take out the 10th pick entering tonight.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, you don't take the quarterback this high, because they're going to take probably J.J. McCarthy. Why? Because
Someone messaged me and said we're about 4 minutes behind.
Talk about intangibles, talk about competitiveness. Josh Allen, he was stressed on third down, even fourth down against Alabama. They don't even move on to play for a national title, but he had to make plays.
Well, obviously they're going to go quarterback, so now the next thing, if you're a Vikings fan, to be looking for is the Justin Jefferson contract extension.
I think the more interesting thing is why did the Vikings think they need to jump up a spot to get him?
Yeah, because if you ask me personally, the Jets were probably going to take Brock.
Well, I wasn't saying that Jeff were taking him. It was more who was behind him trying to jump him. Denver at 12. Was it the Raiders?
Oh, it was probably Denver. Denver was eyeing him.
Now, hey, Sam Darnold emerges, it's a win-win, right? He has a great point, 26. JJ's only 21. JJ needed that bridge quarterback that he's got with Sam Darnold.
And we came into this draft wondering, when was Minnesota going to make their move? They had 11, they got 23 from Houston. When were they going to make their move? They didn't sign Kirk Cousins back. So
Well, if they do draft, quote unquote, JJ McCarthy, the quarterback room in Minnesota would be Sam Darnold and JJ McCarthy.
They drafted JJ McCarthy.
There. So the quarterback room in Minnesota is JJ McCarthy and Sam Darnold, who's the starter.
Yeah. Which again, he gets to sit and like they just said, like if Sam Darnold flourishes, great, and then JJ gets to sit for a year or two, and then becomes the guy. Like if they do it right. But I think these teams are just reaching on quarterbacks at this point. After the top three, I think they're kind of reaching.
To make the Minnesota Vikings selection, we are honored to have with us the surviving mother, brothers, and nephew of fallen hero, United States Army Sergeant Zachary Ewing. Zachary died after a battle with cancer. Cancer that was discovered after he was injured during his second deployment to Iraq.
I like it when they do stuff like this in the draft.
And thank his family.
I don't.
The tragedy
I'm not really here for this.
For survivors.
I'm here just for the picks.
Care to those grieving the loss.
Like to me, I don't know why it takes so long to get the picks in. I don't know why they drag it out. I don't really care for the wounded anything or any of the foundations. I'm here for the picks. This is a sport, not a political thing.
With the 10th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Minnesota Vikings select J.J. McCarthy, quarterback, Michigan.
While you're hearing the ovation, there has to be some mixed emotions.
Well, he got drafted into a great situation. Like, honestly, like, I don't think if I was a quarterback, I don't think I would ever want to be drafted early. I want to be drafted later in the round, later in the first round.
You're gonna have a better chance of landing in a better situation. I mean,
like outside of like,
even though I may not think JJ's all that, you're landing with the best wide receiver in the National Football League.
Well, you saw what he did with Michigan. He had great talent. As long as you keep talent around him, he'll be fine. The same way we think about Brock Purdy, like he has great talent around him.
Yeah, as long as you keep talent around him, he'll be. Pick his end, Brock Howard. I'm telling you right now, they're going tight end. Or they could go offensive lineman to protect Aaron Rodgers, but honestly,
he destroys Achilles.
So, to me though, if you're the Minnesota, the only thing I would really work on is his mechanics. But he clearly has talent. It's just more of his mechanics, the way he throws. I think they'll work on that.
He's just a game manager. I don't think he's a game changer.
Well, no, I don't think he's a game changer either. And my brother, who watched him his whole career at Michigan, pretty much would agree with what you just said. He's just a game man. He really is a game man.
Like, he's not going to win you the game. He's not going to lose you the game. He's Jimmy Garoppolo. Yeah. I let him out when he got outside.
And he won't have to play right away in Minnesota.
He's a mud puddle out there. He's a mud puddle out there.
You want to go out there?
No, I don't.
I have to go out there and slide around in the mud, and I got me looks.
Like it is with the other guys. We've seen a plethora of throws, a plethora of reps from the other guys, but we haven't seen with J.J. McCarthy. So when we talk about the National Football League being a projection, and what can you do for me going forward, this is the biggest risk, I think, Mel.
Well, they say that just the pressure to get the quarterback position right. It's the most important position in sport. That's why they're overdrafted. But J.J. McCarthy, you say, well, he didn't have to carry the team, right? It was Blake Borum, that offensive line, the defense. But he was stressed on third down, or fourth down, that Alabama game. It was traditional old school ball. That's the way they played in Michigan. He didn't live on bubble screens. He didn't live on layups. He lived on passes between the hatches. Almost 30% of his completion between the hatches. It wasn't giving. Like a lot of these quarterbacks that did those lofty stats and they're 70% completion percentage. That's not what J.J. left. Fourth quarter, he only threw 34 passes. That's it. But even he could be the guy. And right in here, you think about James, you're waiting for that statement game. Other guys were making plays. J.J. was doing what he needed to do. Win football games. I said he doesn't throw picks. But the picks he did throw were memorable. 2 of the semifinal games against TCU. 2 pick sixes there. 2 pick before the half against Maryland. They got back into that game, right? But overall, 27 1 starter. J.J. McCarthy overdrafted. Now, I'll tell you what he's done. It helps one quarterback over there.
Ben's like, I see what it looks like out there. No, I'm good.
So if you want to get a potential starting quarterback that similar.
Dude, this sucks because like the weather, and one day this weekend it's supposed to be like 82 degrees, but it's just supposed to storm all day. So stupid. I literally told brother, I'm glad we got to ride our bikes the one day this week. Like that was great.
We're not riding tomorrow?
My sister's, like, she lives right up on like the sewer thing. And it's like flooded, like the whole, it's like flooded up past, it's not drained. Her yards are flooding.
Ended last year. He's got to be protected.
After the pain
For almost 20-year-old quarterback, he got to protect him.
Good night.
Yeah. No dog for you.
No dog for you. Pick his in, Brock Powers. I'm telling you right here.
The 11th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the New York Jets select Olu Fashanu.
Wow, they went offensive tackle, Brandon. From Penn State. I don't even ask me to say his name. It's not happening.
I'm not mad at it though. You needed someone else to help protect Aaron Rodgers. I can't say his name.
Somebody. They need to. They don't have anybody.
Can you say his name?
Kashuna.
Not even a chance in hell. Hell yeah. Not a chance in hell I'm going to attempt to say that. I'm too scared. Well, the Broncos traded for Zach Wilson. Are they going to go fucking quarterback? Or what do you think they take? I don't even.
Right. This is the first. This is.
Now we're entering territory where it's like,
well, not necessarily, but this is the first pick that I don't really have a guess. They traded it away for one of their wide receivers. So I really.
Sutton's holding out for a contract extension.
That's great. They'll figure that out. That has nothing to do with the draft. Like, he's going to get paid. They have to pay him. I don't really know. They don't have a quarterback, but there's no quarterback worth taking.
Not right now at 12, no.
I mean, I feel like J.J. McCarthy was the only reach, really. Some of them were kind of quarterbacks that were surprising, but J.J. was the biggest reach based off, like, his potential. Good landing spot, but I don't really know where the Broncos go. Can we see our first? You know what? They're going to go defense. I haven't seen a defensive player.
Yeah, we haven't really know.
We're getting to that range, though. The Chiefs could potentially jump. We've heard them jump.
Yes, I've been waiting to see our Chiefs do something here.
Well, I don't like. Bowers has fallen. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be top 10.
No, I did. Well, you did. I did. And
no, we're looking at a possible.
I mean, I like Bo Nix, but I'm not liking if that's where he goes.
Yeah.
I don't know why teams aren't doing what the Ravens did for Lamar. The Ravens drafted whoever they drafted in that round, turned right back around. They got back in the first round and took their quarterback.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are just like, this quarterback would fall if they stopped reaching, but these guys, all these quarterbacks are just, it's great. Keep reaching for these quarterbacks so that these skill position players can fall for other teams.
Pretty much. I mean,
what do you think where do you got the Broncos going? I got defense. I don't really know. Like, maybe I'm gonna go edge. I'm gonna go edge. I'm gonna go D line, just because that's the best available. But I really don't gotta guess. Like, I don't really know what Sean Payton's doing.
Could they take that corner from Iowa? They got rid of
need corner. They have some hands. You're like, oh yeah, they still do. Even though they try to trade him every day. Like,
well, they do. They try to get rid of him every.
If this was Madden, he's on the trade block. Like, so, he's on the trade block. If this is Madden,
like, I'm stuck. Sean Payton's got his. Clearly
they don't have a QB.
They don't have a QB. Zach Wilson's not the answer.
We're all original recipes.
Where do they go? Well, on the basketball front, Orlando jumped out to a 21-point lead in the second quarter and never looked back, finishing the game with a 38-point victory over Cleveland. The Magic's first home playoff win since 2011, where they defeated the Hawks. Paolo had 31 points, 14 rebounds. Jalen Suggs had 24 points. Donovan Mitchell, hot ass garbage. 13 points, 5 boards, 7 assists. Yeah, he ass, bro. Like, dude, trash.
Damn. Shout out to Orlando, man. I said they were gonna try to make it serious. Paulo finally said, "Fuck it, I'll do it myself," and he went out and did it himself. Obviously with the help, but he literally put his stamp on it.
Apparently on DraftKings, you can go pick by pick. Let's see if we can get in on this.
Oh well,
might as well.
I would try to go to like jump 14.
What?
I don't know.
Huh?
We're 4 minutes behind.
That's cool.
I don't know. Like,
Actually, we're quite far behind.
oh, we
We're
are.
picking at the next available to be able to pick is 16.
Damn, we really are far behind. Maybe that's why we are struggling right now. Well, we haven't really had any lag issues, so
We're there. It's just
We have already seen 5 quarterbacks go in the top
yeah,
10.
no, we're
Opportunity to make it
Well,
6
crazy
quarterbacks.
it is what it is,
All-time
unfortunately.
NFL record that was set back in the historic draft of 1983, Gringy, and it would obliterate how quickly.
Sean Payton has never drafted a quarterback.
well. When it comes to drafting, like when you come to betting, if you have to have it in ahead of time.
Yeah.
So Mel is historic.
So who's drafting?
Quickly, these quarterbacks have gone off the board, and maybe the next one is here.
So this pick is in for the Broncos.
At pick number 13, all the
Then the Raiders go, but at 16 it's the Seahawks. Where do you think the Seahawks go?
I said back when I did those mock 3.0 that just get reminded. Go get reminded.
I think they go
A true phrase. I
defense.
hand side, put that big hand.
They're still trying to recreate Legion of Boom 2.0.
Where do they go? Defensive line, edge, or cornerback, safety,
I think
linebacker?
they go D-line.
So we'll see what happens. Here comes the commissioner with the selection.
With the 12th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft, the Denver Broncos select Bo Nix.
Wow, they went
Yeah.
Bo Nick. What's up, Sports Club? Appreciate you for coming in and joining us, fam. Sports Club from TikTok.
Reverse on Broncos.
Defensive player has been
Bo Nick. So well, that's QB1 right there.
Well,
It's not Zach Wilson.
potentially.
Heisman finalist last year at Oregon with 45 touchdowns and 3 interceptions. In all, he made
That's a reach.
starts at quarterback. That's an NCAA record. The previous mark was 53. So, Mel, he's been in the spotlight forever, and here he comes. We had Drake May, 21 years of age. J.J. McCarthy, 21 years of age. Michael Penix Jr. soon to be 24 next week, and Bo Nix.
Dallas Turner.
24. And Bo Nix is
Yeah, honestly, though, Sports Club, I really thought Brock was going to go top 10, so I was definitely wrong on that. I thought Jets were going to take him at 10. I'm going to keep it a buck with you. I think Dallas Turner will end up in Seattle.
We're still waiting on the first defensive player to be taken. Like it's all been all offense.
It did get better. I think Sean Payton saw a little bit of breeze. I said it a month ago, Greedy, in Bo Nix. Shefty, what did Sean Payton say?
I mean, they definitely potentially, if they take him, have one of the best.
Well, yeah,
linemen
at him with
duos.
that Crosby and shit, yes, absolutely.
They will have,
But if I'm the Raiders, though, I think they go.
I mean, they
Could
still,
they go Brock?
No, who the fuck's throwing them the ball?
Well, who the fuck do they go play for quarterback?
They got nobody throwing it. Like they don't have nobody to throw the fucking ball. Like might as well just go defense.
Well,
No, like I said, nobody's there to throw him the ball.
Hey, don't darn dude like that. He's not terrible.
He ain't no franchise guy. Like don't go get it. Don't Kyle Pitts him like that, okay? Don't give him a Kyle Pitts treatment.
Good.
Just tastes like Mountain Dew.
It does. I honestly was waiting to see.
Gardner Minshew did have a great year last year. I'm not dogging on Minshew, but it's not like he's a franchise guy that you're going to build around. He's a placeholder.
Of this draft, you hear the comparisons being made again. We've had the 6 quarterbacks that have gone in the.
Are you shocked that Bo Nix went round 1?
No. I'm shocked he went this high.
So all the pretty much.
Number 27, Bo Nix goes at number 12. Booger.
And here's the thing I'll say, really. For Sean Payton to reminisce back to Patrick Mahomes and then see Bo Nix, I'm not sure what he's seeing. That's number 1. Bo Nix, are you getting anything that's going to improve down the road? He's 24 years old, 61
If you're the Raiders, though, I mean, Dallas Turner would be the best thing if you're trying to beef up that D line.
Well, they always said, you know, you got to compete with the Chiefs, and to slow down the Chiefs, you got to stop the magician. So, I mean, it would have to be.
Sportsfluent, what's your team, fam? I can't remember what your team is, man. Let me know what your team is.
He gets the ball out on time and deliver it accurately.
There's no quarterback left for the Raiders.
Chasing around, dude.
Pretty much.
13th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft.
Ravens, that's right, Ravens.
Ouch, that had to hurt.
Brock Bowers.
Oh,
they went the tight end! Wow! They went tight end. Wow.
I feel sorry for that guy.
Oh, man.
I feel sorry for that guy. Like again, I mean, Gardner Minshew is not a bad quarterback, but he's not a franchise altering, changing guy. He's just been a placeholder.
There'll be a placeholder for them until they,
until when? He's the guy this year.
Well, he will be the guy for them, absolutely. Like
But the definitely.
Honestly, I thought he was going to maybe land with the Saints, Brock. That's kind of where I was thinking he might go. The Saints are in.
Why? So he doesn't get used by Derek Carr? Like, well. Yeah, you're not wrong. I'm honestly surprised the Raiders actually.
That's right, they do.
Picked a decent, but they actually went. The Raiders have always picked horribly in the first.
Hey, at least they know that this first round pick will actually stay on the team. At least you hope.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to?
The Raiders, every time they take a first pick, he's always gone. Ooh, New Orleans. I mean,
I've been on the Dallas Turner train since like pick 9. So yeah, I'm gonna go with that.
Honestly, I think he ends up in Seattle. That's where I kind of hope he ends up. Seattle's trying to recreate that Legion of Boom 2.0, and I just think him going there. I mean, obviously he's D-line, but I mean, still.
I don't know about who to. A guard? I don't know. It's kind of tough for a guard.
I mean, they got the edge out of UCLA.
I don't know. I mean,
they're definitely not going corner. So the white boy's not going yet. I'm curious to see where Cooper gonna go. Maybe he goes to Seattle. He gonna be the Legion of Boom.
Maybe Kool-Aid to Seattle.
Hey, I wouldn't mind that pick either. How are they going to use
I
this
agree.
pick in Las
Dallas
Vegas?
Turner to Seattle would be insane. I mean,
thank you.
It would be a great spot for them, but Seattle, I think, to me, is going to have to jump up to 14 to get him to beat Indianapolis. I think the Colts probably go defense.
You have to think that this is probably it's been a draft.
Yeah, you're not wrong. They do have their set. They're pretty set at corner.
I'm gonna be excited too. You got fucking. I mean,
yeah, they don't have dominant edge rusher though, and they have a beefy interior.
I mean, I'll say this: the Saints are going no offensive line. They're not going no wide receiver. Clearly, no fucking running back. To me, I think this has to be.
Well, there's no running back worth taking in the first round this year.
No, well, I just kind of.
I mean, I guess
you're kind of at the point now where you could kind of be surprised or it'd be interesting picks.
Well, yeah, their edge is a lot better than their secondary, but I don't foresee any secondary worth taking this.
Are you surprised that we've only had one trade so far?
No, not really.
So far?
Not really. I'm not overly surprised about the trade. That there's only been one trade and there's only up one
Kyle,
spot.
bro, are you surprised your Ravens haven't had to trade up? What do you think your Ravens are going to try to do? Who would you like to see your Ravens get? Matter of fact, who would you like to see?
I'll throw those away. You don't even know. That pick's like pick 30.
Hey, I mean, they can still try to jump up. I just completely just missed my motherfucking out. Like,
honestly, for the Ravens, I would say they probably got to go looking on the defensive side.
Linebacker?
Probably
Because they lost, you guys lost some linebackers. I would definitely say linebacker.
Is it possible we could see Brian Thomas Jr. land Casey?
Like I said, he's projected going around the 20. I was thinking maybe the Saints, honestly. I was thinking into the Saints.
What do you say? What do you say? True.
Wait, no, I'm always.
I'm honestly surprised. Well, I guess if you're Detroit, there's really no one to really trade up for and get. If you're Detroit, man, try to trade up and get like a Dallas Turner, go on the other side of Aiden Hutchinson. Shit, why not?
Clearly, this is not a defensive drafting for.
No, clearly, this has been a minute since. I mean, think about the last couple of drafts. We've had defensive guys. They haven't had a defensive guy go yet. This has been all offense.
I just don't necessarily think you guys going corner is necessarily the spot you guys need. I think you guys need more help at linebacker, in my opinion.
Well,
You guys want to take another receiver? Man, that'd be like three drafts in a row. You guys took a wide receiver.
Well, they did just lock up the one receiver on a contract. I forgot his name off the top of my head, but I mean,
Fair enough. I
do you
mean,
say?
Trenton Simpson's from last year's draft is starting. That's fair. I mean, your secondary is getting older, but I don't think that's, in my opinion, like I said, in my opinion, I'd go more D-line or linebacker for the Ravens, depending on what was obviously available.
That's why the NFL trusts Lowe's with the materials, tools, and equipment needed to build.
they built that bitch right in the middle of the fucking road.
Yeah, Bateman definitely should have gotten the extension. I agree. Bateman's been a disappointment, honestly.
Yeah.
Odell was a disappointment last year for you guys, in my opinion, as well.
Yeah, I was expecting a lot more from Odell, and I know you were too, Kyle. I know you were expecting a lot more from Odell. Because we had conversations on TikTok about it, my guy. Like,
Two defensive players on our set up here. That's two more
Found the
defensive
fucking
players
picks there.
that have been selected so far in this
13 straight off his longest streak at any point in the first round. Well, I think it could it end right here? I think it could end right here. I mean, the Saints defense is still good, but it's getting older.
I mean, I don't hate the guard pick. I don't hate going guard.
Of round one, and that's what we have had. Dallas Turner is here. There were several excellent defensive players in this draft. We'll see if we finally
Jacksonville, Cincinnati, the Rams, Pittsburgh are coming up. If you're Cincinnati, maybe you need to think wide receiver.
What a heck of a year. Will Anderson Jr. moved on to Houston, Texas. He kind of picked right up where Will Anderson Jr. left off. Now, he's developed a counter move. He's still working in progress. I think he also gets Leonti last week from UCLA. Really good years. I know he has that next son from his days in Washington. So defense player, second. Defensive tackle out of Texas. Cincinnati.
Come on, give us a damn pick, baby. Kyle, by the way, bro, thank you for coming in and chat with us, man. I greatly appreciate you coming in, man. I appreciate it, man. Showing love. We greatly appreciate it, man.
You are absolutely right now. You're going to have your pick of the litter. And there are some fantastic players.
You've been a real one, dog. You've been a real one.
Talking about were it not for his neck, he'd already be gone. We would already have heard his name. He would have been a commissioner, and we would have known where his destination is. We haven't mentioned Jared Burks. Jared Burks is going to be a darn good pass rusher too in the NFL from Florida State. You're going to have new picks.
Honestly, though, like you said, it's not new for me. Honestly, like, this is not good. I mean, it's good. Don't get it wrong, but I was definitely ready for.
The defense guys are probably gonna have to wait a little longer. Based on what they have at this half. Ramchick, talk about Trevor Penning, the injury.
Look what you did.
They're gonna have to tackle here. You better find out right now.
With the 14th pick in the 2024 NFL Draft.
Here we go.
The New Orleans Saints select Talaise Fuaga.
A still offensive player. They went offensive line from Oregon State. Wow. Did not see that one.
We already got done talking about them taking a lineman.
Wow.
We thought guard.
A dude to protect Derek Carr just so he could still throw it to the other fucking team. Jesus God.
Well, yeah, I think that was probably the biggest need they probably had at the end of the day.
But I'm happy that he got drafted. He's going to New Orleans. He's definitely going to, you know.
I'm just saying, when I went to the water, I didn't get laid. So
I know. I'm disappointed when you told me to get that.
that's
Like,
what
I've been lied to my whole life.
Called. The flowers around the neck are called lays. Not lays. The chips are like laid.
But let's see who. Off of the 6 foot 324. Okay. Don't ask me to say his name. Not fucking happening. When he puts his hands on you, will. I mean, clearly. I mean, obviously, good pass blocker. Good. He can run block. He's athletic for his size. So
we're at 215. We're about halfway.
I'm not mad at the pick. I mean, in all honesty, it's just not where I thought they were going to go. I thought we were going to see a defensive guy come off the board. But now the Colts are on the board. I mean, if you're the Colts, AR's coming off his shoulder injury, who we believe has a magnitude of potential. Where do you think they go here? Do they go?
I think they go defense. Like I said, I still think they go defense.
I mean, I have to, yeah.
Man, that boy.
Fourth Oregon State player selected in the first round. Wow.
The most in the National Football League. You see the reaction in their room. Once again, 14 players have been selected. All 14 of them.
That's crazy. We're 14 picks in, and it's been all offensive players.
So much more to do.
Honestly, pretty fucking interesting. Yeah.
After the word from American Home Shield.
Ooh, fun. Yikes. The leaky refrigerator coil part is that bad. Oh, Dad! Dad? Of an AC fan motor. Oh no. But your future is bright with an American Home Shield warranty to protect your covered appliances and home systems. Are there bees behind me?
My bees are staged.
Bill, we talked about this. American Home Shield. Don't worry, bee warranty.
The Colts on the clock at number 15. Time to look at Bell's best available, brought to you by.
So cold out. Hopefully, my
For the
Chiefs
next
maybe
5
trade or
teams
Chiefs
selected
trade
in
up.
the defense, particularly a corner, which is Indianapolis' number one need area, and any quarterback they want, wherever they need. CB1 is there for them, whether it's Marion Arnold, Alabama, Wyndham Mitchell, Toledo, or my guy, Cooper DeJean from Iowa. You look at where we are right now, it's best available. Dallas Turner was 9 on my big board. Troy Faccutanu, left tackle, will be a Pro Bowl guard in the NFL. Jewish talked about Leatu Latu. Cooper DeJean, Intrepid came back and worked out that 4-4-2. And Brian Thomas Jr., the other receiver at LSU, 17 touchdown receptions, averaged 17 yards a catch this year. Yes, he was a one-year wonder, but it was one great year for LSU with Malik Neighbors on the outside and J.P. Badges throwing the football.
You know, knowing Chris Battle, the GM, he loves the traits. And when you talk about a defense that needs to get faster, all things being equal, you mentioned Terrion Arnold, you mentioned Quinyon Mitchell. He ran 4.3, that is Mitchell. I like a faster guy, so it wouldn't be surprising, Grady, if Chris Battle, the GM of the coach, would go with the fastest corner so they can match up on the outside with some of the faster receivers in the AFC.
Yeah, look, Quinyon Mitchell, A to Z, is the best corner in the draft. There's nothing he can't do. Play press, play off, play man, play zone. Finish on the football down the field, he'll come up, support, and tackle. He's the best all-around corner. But I'll just tell you this, Nate Wiggins is right there with him for me. Nate is an absolute beast, a little bit longer, not quite as big, maybe 185, ran 4.28 at the combine. I will tell you this, though. This guy can cover any type of receiver that you want. Small guy, inside, outside. And think about this, Gus Bradley loves those long, rangy corners. Remember, Gus Bradley from Seattle. Gus Bradley likes the guys like Sherm, like those tall 6'1" corners that can just fly. Nate Wiggins can do that. You have your pick of whoever you want here. How cool is that? Especially considering this is a position you need. Yeah, I want to see what the Eagles do at 22. That's a desperate need area for them. They need speed in the recovery ability at corner, and they're picking at 22. They're starting to try to move up to get a corner. And now with these quarters dropping, are they going to wait it out? Or are they going to try to go up and get their guy? Indianapolis' number one need is corner, so you don't expect that to be the spot. how we actually see if Philadelphia sits at 22 and waits it out, or do they move up a little bit?
And Green, this draft reminds me of my year, 1999. There was 5 quarterbacks that went before me. I was the first defensive tackle picked at 15. When does Byron Murphy the second come off the board? When does Johnny Newton come off the board? We hadn't seen a defensive tackle yet. Couple of teams that are coming up, these defensive tackles, Seattle, Cincinnati, the Rams. Who's going to be the first one to come up and get one that can play that 3 technique position?
Yeah, I've seen a defensive player selected all so far in this draft, which again is surrounded by a wide margin of what was taken for a defensive player to come off the board. The Indianapolis Colts took the majority of their time to pick.
You went for that, you fucking whispered.
And actually coming up shortly, they're the first team to take it.
Doing like in the line, like
Sometimes we're not able to catch our breath, but we'll wait to see what Indy does.
you went in it and started again.
At the positions that they need. And you just wonder if they're having some debate, well, not necessarily debate, just making sure, Ray, we're all on the same page, let's get